Goliath Gaming. My name is Michael. Welcome to the channel, and thank you to all the supporters, our sponsor ValkyrieGames.dk, and our awesome Patreons. Check out the Patreon page, click the subscribe button, click the bell icon. You get updates when I make a video. Today we are talking more kill team. We are talking Grey Knight kill teams. So there was a box once called Grey Knight Strike Sword, 5 models. That's what I have in my list. Today you have to buy a box of 10, I think it is, for, I can't remember, around $25? I can't remember. I'm not so good at doing the maths in English, but it is around 300 Danish krones. Yeah. So it's still a fairly cheap team to make if you do what I do. Remember, the teams I make in these videos are not competitive teams. These teams are made so they are fun to play and would give you a great start at playing kill team and trying out some of the different rules. So, Grey Knight kill teams. They just came to beat up Psykers and demons, and they do it pretty well. Alright, they have some tactics. Said it right this time. Tactics. They have the Cybolt ammunition. It costs 1 command point. Use this tactic when you choose a model in your kill team to shoot with a Stormbolter. They are all equipped with Stormbolters unless you buy something else. The weapon strength characteristic is 5, and the armor penetration characteristic is -1 until the end of the phase. Pretty cool, pretty cool. They have psychic channeling, which is 2 command point, like the rest, except the first. Psychic channeling. Use this tactic when taking a psychic test for a model from your kill team. Roll 3 dice rather than 2 and use the 2 highest rolls. There's one guy in this team that's a Psyker, so pretty cool. Honor the chapter. 2 command points as well. Use this tactic at the end of the fight phase. Pick a model from your kill team. That model can immediately fight another time, which is nice. We'll get back to that. Heed the prognosticars. There we go. Heed the prognosticars. 2 command points as well. Use this tactic at the start of the battle round. Pick a model from a kill team and add 1 to its saving throws until the end of the battle round. Decent. Very decent. So, these guys are 18 a pop. The Gunners and Justicars are 19 a pop. Basic marine profiles. They have And They Shall Know No Fear, Demon Hunters. If this model attacks any demons in the fight phase, you can reroll failed wound rolls for those attacks. They have the Transhuman Physiology, where you ignore the first flesh wound onto hit rolls. Rites of Banishment. When this model manifests the Cybolt psychic power, it has a range of 12. If Cybolt is successfully manifested and the target model is a demon, the target suffers D3 mortal wounds, even if the result of the psychic test was not 11. Pretty cool. So, they are armed with Nemesis Force Swords, Stormbolter, Frag Grenades, Crack Grenades, and Psych Out Grenades. Psych Out Grenades is a grenade D3, 6 range inches, strength 2. Each time you roll a hit roll of 6+ for this weapon, when targeting a Psyker or Demon, the target suffers a mortal wound instead of the normal damage. Not bad. Up to 2 Grey Knights in your kill team can be Grey Knight Gunners, and 1 Grey Knight in your kill team can be a Justicar. Paxing keyword, Grey Knights keywords, Imperium, Adeptus Astartes, Infantry, Psyker, and Grey Knight. So, apparently they are all Psykers. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. But what list should we bring? Well, looking at their weapons, they have a very short list. They do have some Grey Knight only weapons, like an Incinerator. It is range 8, assault d6, strength 6, -1 AP, 1 damage, automatically hits its target. They have the Silencer with a P in front of it. Silencer, 24 inches, heavy d6, strength 4, 0 armor piercing, and d3 damage. That's pretty cool. They have the Psy Cannon, a personal favorite of yours truly. 24 inches range, heavy 4, thank you. Strength 7, that's a lot. -1 armor piercing and 1 damage. You had the aforementioned Zygote grenades, standard Stormbolter. Then you have a Nemesis Demon Hammer. Strength ×2, -3 AP, 3 damage. It's a heavy weapon, so you need to subtract 1 from the hit rolls when you use it. You have the Nemesis Falcon. Strength user, -2 AP, d3 damage. If a model is armed with 2 Nemesis Falcon, each time it fights, it can make 1 additional attack with them. There is the normal Nemesis Force Halberd, which is strength +1, -2 armor piercing, and d3 damage. There is the Force Sword. It is strength user, -3 AP, and d3 damage. Then there is the Nemesis Warning Stave. I'm not really a fan of this weapon. It is pretty cool, but I'm just not a fan. Oh, anyway, so strength +2, so that would give you a strength 6, -1 d3 damage. A model armed with this weapon has a 5+ invulnerable save against attacks made in the fight phase. If it already has an invulnerable save, you can add 1 to invulnerable saving throws you make for it in the fight phase instead. That's pretty cool. But yeah, it is pretty cool, but I'm just not feeling it, right? So how would I run this list? So I would grab a Justicar with a Demon Hammer. But why a Demon Hammer, Mike? Well, I kind of like it. Big hammer, hits hard, lots of damage, lots of armor piercing, and you have 2 attacks with it. And it's your leader. I just like it like that. What can I say? Probably it should be on one of the just normal Grey Knights with 1 attack. I don't know, and then you can use the Honor of the Chapter 2 command points. You get to fight again, but I don't know. I like it on a leader, 2 attacks, use Honor of the Chapter, hit twice. Right? So you should hit 2 times and wound 2 times, in theory. Alright, so I brought a gunner with a Psy Cannon, because Psy Cannons are awesome, and the leader and the heavy specialism, so you can move and shoot without getting the -1 to hit. I have another gunner with an Incinerator, because Flamers are awesome, and it has a -1 armor piercing. I would give him Demolition, because if I'm not mistaken, under Demolition it says you can add 1 to this model wound characteristics. I'm gonna say that again. You can add 1 to this model wound rolls against target that obscured. So run up, flame the crap out of them easily. Pretty much that's why. So I'm bringing 2 regular Grey Knights with halberds. One of them as a sealet. So you get an extra attack, an extra strength when you charge in. It is pretty cool, and I like it. And this is a easily painted team. Spray them purple, spray them silver, wash them, detail them, wash the details, highlight the details, highlight the guys, done. And make the bases, obviously. 5 models again, just like the Deathwatch kill team. Very specialized. These guys doesn't have the amount of specialization, but they are cool. They are really cool. And they have the awesome weapons. I mean, Psy Cannons and Incinerators. I love it. I love it. Cool team, and I would definitely recommend them if you like doing the elite teams, like the Death Watch. You have few models on the table, so you have to be a bit more focused on pushing the opponent off the objectives. So, yeah, real cool. And obviously you can just, the normal Grey Knight with a halberd, you can just use the Cybolt ammunition. He's gonna have a Stormbolter firing at 24 inches, rapid fire 2, strength 5, -1, 1 damage. He's gonna wreck face as well. Yeah. And tons of, what's it called? Cybolt. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Not my first choice of kill team, but it is a cool team, and I would hate playing it. That's what I'm saying. I play Thousand Suns, and I would hate playing it. All right. Until the next time, you guys are awesome, and I'm gonna read up on more teams, and I'll catch you then. Bye bye.